Welcome to Stony Creek, located in wild and wonderful southern West Virginia, here in the heart of Appalachia, nestled between the Allegheny and the Blue Ridge Mountains. Join us as we explore a culture rich in history and historical landmarks, cooking mid-Appalachian style, gardening, DIY projects, and back porch sitting. Hey y'all, I thought we would start with a little bit of history of Stony Creek. This used to be a two-room schoolhouse. It was built around the turn of the century at 1900, was in use until I believe sometime in the 1950s. And we actually, Tim's first cousin, Delbert, went here to school along with his brother and along with his father and his uncles. But Delbert told us that this tree, he believed, was planted by a student, and there's some others around, a chestnut tree. There's other trees around that we believe some of the students planted while they attended school here. Now this part of the house, we do believe, is where they come in. This was the front at that time. There was a door there rather than windows. That's my bedroom now, but there was a door there, steps and doors, and we have a picture of Tim's father and his brothers in front of the school here, and their names listed at StoneyCreekSchool. So it did go down to a one room instead of a two room, Delbert told us at one time. But then someone come along in the 70s and done some remodeling and sold it, and it's now a home, our home, and we love it here. Let's walk on around this side. There's the old water pump. We still have the bell that they rang too. It's around back now. Walk around there and see. This part of the house here. This was when the windows have been replaced on the in the building because they were old. We did have some on the other side of the dining room, and we took those out and put up some other windows. We do have an outside shower. That's our privacy wall. This was part of this. This was the schoolhouse. Of course, the back porch has been added, and here in our back is a very old cemetery. As you can see, I've not finished my leaves this year. There's been 100 things to do, and this is just not what I've gotten to yet. But here is a tombstone. Here is one that's been broken and a rock has marked it. This name, if you can read it, says Mary B. Bear, 1854 to 1902. So at one time, we do know that below the school, there was a house. Tim says he remembers it burning down when he was a child. Said him and his mother stood on the front porch just up the road here and could hear the wood popping and cracking from the fire. So there's just this house on this part of the property now. Tim has a garage down there where the old house used to be. Our fish pond, I have to get the water cleaned up. It needs to be clarified before the pump will run because it's too full of algae and stuff, and I haven't got to that yet either. It's on my list to do, but I love to hear it when the water fountain is on, and the water is so soothing. And this bush here has gotten way out of control. That needs to be cut back as well. Something has knocked my birdhouse over. I'll need to get that fixed. But here are, and please don't look at the furniture on my deck. We have it out here because Tim's pressure washing the other deck. So this is not how it always sits. But these are the new windows. We took out the old-timey school windows that was along this wall. And these are the new windows that we have put in. And we can see our back field back here. And we love to watch the animals. We have deer, we have bear, we have turkey. Tim one morning even woke up and saw Mama Bobcat and her kittens following her. So we see a coyote from time to time. We hear them quite often, but this is our view. And as you can see, my flower garden here has gotten out of control on me because my weed eater broke. Tim bought me a new one for my birthday, and I've just had so much going on I haven't got to this, but this is a work in progress. This bank is going to be a beautiful flower bed, I hope, by next year. So this one has gotten overgrown and needs quite a bit of work done on it too, but I'm getting there. I have my pile of rocks to make my walls, and this is going to be my next project. You see, I've got some things overgrowing here. My Tony asters, things are growing in it. That's going to have to be cleaned out. That's going to be coming up soon after my vacation. That's on my to-do list. So that's one of our dogwoods. We have our carport here now. And then we're back around to what is now the front of the building. It wasn't always the front of the building. It was the side of the building, but now it's the front. And so I'll put a picture on here of the kids out front of the school. It doesn't really show much of the school. I'm going to try to reach out to some people in the community and see if someone might have a picture, a better picture than I do of the school. But I do have quite a bit of history on that, so I'll be adding that as well. And then I've got a cooking video coming up I want to add to it. So stay tuned. Now here are the two doors that I showed you from the front of the house. These are original to the school. This was the entrance into the school, and these doors are swinging doors, oak swinging doors, and they are original. The beadboard is original to the building. The phone was not with the building. The phone come out of my family's farmhouse. But when I said that it had been remodeled, this balcony or loft, I should say, was added. And under the loft is where the bathroom is now. But I wanted to show these doors because they are original to the school. One of the original things, the light hung here, is original to the school. And I have been told, I know that the glass bulb to the fan is original. I believe the actual fan is, but the paddles are not. It was one of the original fans in the school.